Welcome to the third week of Pro Mercher versus ChatGPT. To recap, at the end of last week, ChatGPT completely shocked me by making more than 22 million GP in profit and finishing ahead of the main by a mere 145k by the end of the video. This was due to consistent profits being made by ChatGPT and a lot of time lost on the main merching gilded items. Leaving gilded behind, it's time to pick back up from day 15.
Greetings, legends from the north side. Who would have thought the underdog taking the cake? I have to double check. Was it 129.5? Wow, 100k in it. That is insane. Okay, well, the point of this account is consistent, easy money. I don't want to switch too much up, but we will consult ChatGPT. I want to target maybe some bot dumped items. I know I said in the intro that those are commonly known about, and so you don't get as good margins, but I think if we can find something new and interesting, we'll try it. Alright, legends, I've had a quick look through and selected a few of these. We're going with items that have high volume and thinner margins, but if we can get lots of them, then like the steel bars, for example, then we can make some good money. I think it's worth a try. So I've just gone through all of this. So yeah, a few of them were just too low in price, like the super compost, but a lot of them, like steel bars, rings of jewelry, games necklaces. I mean, who doesn't buy these teleport rings and necklaces instantly? Alright, welcome to the south side, guys. We're on the south side. We are going to take back the north side for the last week on the main. We need to talk game plan. Gilded didn't work out. We're going to try and sell some of these things. I still am. I'm in honestly disbelief. The looting bags have not been as good as they were leading up to this challenge, so we're going to move on from that. I would say this is the last piece of gilded. I'm going to probably merch for a while. I'll keep an eye on it, but I was looking at graphs last night and I saw a few things I wanted to try, so I will show you guys. Now, these chasm teleports are actually up to 170k or so. I'll bring up the graph in a second. I'll show you guys. But we're just going to try and lock in some profit, because if they do sell 14.1, 12.5, that would be massive. Alright, so these are the chasm teleport scrolls. We bought them last night for 149. Looks like we're getting pretty lucky, although they seem to be on the way back down, which is why I've put them in now. We've already sold a third of them, and it's been, yeah, they're going to sell. We're going to go back to the Nada teleports. I kind of just forgot about them. I got one or two good merchers and then forgot about them. The Gilded Emporium had me a little bit distracted. We'll try maybe, or maybe that's a little bit much. We'll see. I wanted to try a Staff of Balance too. I saw they had a really good margin. All right, so as you guys can see, I'll show you up here. The Staff of Balance has a massive margin as well. And there seems to be a couple sold pretty much every hour, except a few hours of the day. So I'm keen to try and sneak in here and try and get a piece of this pie.
X on it, 86 and a quarter 6 months ago. Today it is trading at 36 and a half. Mr. Black.
Welcome back to Black Thursday here at Coach Ramm Studios. Guys, today has been an absolute horror with the release of Valamore Part 3 and the new Delve boss. Pretty much everything has crashed, bar some range gear. But what's a RuneScape challenge without some tribulation and adversity? Like, we've been on easy mode for the last few weeks, so... or for the last couple weeks, I should say. So we were due a market crash, and this is why you need to be extra careful around updates. But we've made a good amount of money, so we can handle a setback, no problems. It's part of the game of flipping. Definitely should have stuck with Gilded though. But that's okay. So what I've done is I've basically gone to get money back on the Ornate Mall handles. We lost like 300k. What else? We're holding on to the granite clamps. I think I sold a couple of things. We had to do a bit of running around earlier today. Just, yeah, trying to do some damage control, get some money back. 300k loss on the Ornate Mall handles. I am worried about these clamps though, because they are worth just under 10 mil and we paid 14, so that's a problem. Looks like we're running into a bit of trouble here on the ChatGPT account as well. Dragon Bolts haven't bought. Well, that's better, I think, than selling. Toad Flax is not sold. Cannonball's not sold. Well, guys, we have a bit of a conundrum. So we're looking here at the grimy Toad Flaxes. We bought them for 3k last night. They dropped to 2,700, which is crazy. So yeah, looks like the market's still quite volatile for a lot of items. Valamore Part 3 is wreaking some absolute havoc. We bought them for 3k. Man, I suppose we're just going to try and get money back minus tax, but 2% tax. We'll get 22 mil back. And we paid 22.5. Damn. And week 3 is crazy so far. All right, I'm going to update some of these offers and we'll look at the main. What I'm really looking forward to more than anything right now is seeing a chat box full of nothing but green G text with the G ding 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 sound. Come on. Man. Alright, so we have some really bad news. The Chasm teleport scrolls are 100k. And we have 100 of them. That's a 5 mil loss. This series is actually taking a massive turn. Like, I don't really know what I'm going to do with these. I genuinely have no idea what I'm going to do. I can't just keep holding everything that's not selling, but this is crazy. Hello, legends. Just an update on the crashing markets. We're pretty much holding on most things. I've flipped a few ornate mall handles during the day to try and make up for a little bit of the losses, as well as getting a hilt and selling it for about 800k, but we're still down heaps. It's actually kind of convenient because I have a busy day out tomorrow, so I'm not going to record or really do much. So I'll probably just leave these offers in, and hopefully over the next 36 hours or so, some of this stuff sells and we can get back to it.
This video is sponsored by the like button, so if you're enjoying the video, give it a like. Welcome back, everyone. It has been a day or two since I last spoke to you guys. I lowered some of my offers and I'm really hoping that some things have sold. So we're going to have a look together right now. Have some things sold. We want to just lock in some losses. Okay, what? Oh my god, what? Wait, even the restores, everything's basically sold. Guys, that is fucking fantastic news. Even the blighted super restores have sold. I can't believe it. So there you go. We did get rid of them. I wanted to get rid of all this stuff because I want to start the last week, which starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 22. Is that right? I believe it is. So I wanted to start that week without a bunch of this stuff sort of hanging over my head. I'm going to check out the graphs. So I want to show you guys, this is the Chasm teleport scrolls. They actually went up overnight to 150k. So we could have broke even, but I'm not mad because they've dropped straight back down to 100k. So definitely going to move on from them. I want to show you guys the blighted super restores as well. I thought that was interesting. So they spiked up to 2-3, which we had them in. So it looks like so far we've gotten pretty lucky. All up, the Chasm teleport scrolls, the bonds, the super restores, the summer pies, and the clamps, we're looking at a 10.9 mil loss, so that is heavy. But as you can see, we're still up 11 mil. Sell these, we'll have 118 mil, and if we sell these, it will be at 129. So about what we started the week with. So it's really not too bad considering we've lost about 3 days just trying to sell this stuff off. So it's going to be nice to reset, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to look for some new items to flip, and hopefully we can just get back on the right track and sort of build some momentum going into week 4. All right, hello. We've done some sleuthing. I've gone for bonus peaches, looked like they were pretty low, so gonna try them again, but we're gonna try third age. We're 3 weeks into this challenge. We haven't tried any. There were some big spreads on the graph, so I've kind of just lowballed a little bit. Hopefully we can snag 1 or 2 and get a nice big profit on them. And then the papayas looked pretty good at the moment too. They were pretty low. You can see their mids 953. They've dropped a bit on the graph, but 850 seemed pretty low, so it would be nice to try and get some sort of safe flips for now, but we're going to leave these in, try again. We've used up pretty much most of the cash stack. All right, it's been busy morning, guys, but I'm just looking at
it said dragon dart tips, and it said especially poison variants. I had a look at the regular ones. Wasn't much in terms of a margin, but these poison ones look pretty good actually. They're a bit all over the ice this morning. I might try and get some for just above here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 2,700, a bit more. I think it's good because I assume PKers are using these and they are our target audience, as you guys know. So I might try and go in for the limit, 11k of these. And then I think we're just going to have to go for our Dragon Bolts unfinished as usual. Why not? They've been really good for the series. We're going to go with that. Cash stack has been pretty much used on both accounts. Of course, I forgot to mention the spectral. So it's not often that ChatGPT really goes for these sort of low volume items with the big trades, or at least I haven't picked those anyways. But I'm excited to see saplings. I don't really have any faith in them, and I'm an idiot and accidentally insta-bought these, so hopefully they sell. And the toad flaxes, well, we're just going to leave them for now because they're a big loss. So we'll come back tonight, hopefully have bought some stuff and start building some momentum as we go into the last week. All right, legends, it is just after lunchtime and I thought I would have a quick look at the account, and I am shocked to see that everything has bought on this. So I want to get this stuff back in to sell pretty quickly. It's got me a bit apprehensive, but I'm happy to see this. See if we can make a big profit on some of this third age. All right, I've had a look at the graphs. I'm not going to bore you guys with the graphs every time. I feel like I do that a lot, but this Staff of Balance, we got it for 20. What did we just pay? It's like 20 mil, just over 20.5 mil. I don't see any reason why we can't sell it for just under 25. So that would be an insane profit. That would be the most we've made on one item. Third age van braces, we're going for about 1.5 mil. I'll put on screen how much I've bought these for just to show you guys, but there's some good profits to be made on this third age if they sell. These papaya fruits already selling at 9.45 and we paid 8.51. So if they all sell, it'll be 9.3 to 10.2. What a turnaround this could be very quickly. Kings and queens of the jungle. There has been some developments. I was meant to start on the ChatGPT account, but I was just chilling on here and we've sold some stuff, which is awesome. We've made 1.1 mil on the third age van braces, so that's awesome. We've also made 1 mil on the third age mage hat, so that's a huge win. Range legs have not sold yet, but we stand to make about 25. I know I bought these for quite a lot less. So 1.6 mil. Now, the Staff of Balance, we are holding fast. There's just not a lot of people buying and selling these. And I've looked on the graph and there's not a whole lot happening. It says there hasn't been one bought or sold for like all day pretty much. So with that said, we bought for 20.5. We are holding. Hopefully it's going to sell overnight. Now we got some wyvern bones. Happy days. I was thinking about things that are like bot dumps, but not as common. So obviously people generally go for dragon bones, but wyvern bones sort of get forgotten about. So if we put that in for that, 8.9, and we paid 8.4, so that would be a nice 500k. Bones bridges haven't worked, so I want to get rid of these, take the other spot. I might just hold on to them for now, or even insta sell them maybe. Is that something we can do? Actively trade a price, 3k. Yeah, right. I did insta. Wait, what? What? Well, I am so happy I just got this live. What the hell just happened? Wait, what the hell? Dude, we actually just sold them for like... Wait, the series is back. What the hell? We just sold them for 2,500 each? That's insane. I gotta go pull up the graph. Alright, so it's one of these random spikes. It's so interesting to have just made some money from it. Like 50k? I still don't know what the hell's going on with it. Selling for 20k each? What are these? I looked on Reddit the other day and no one seemed to know. So I have no idea, but I mean, we just made 2 mil All right, it's exciting times. The spectral sigil, well, can I speak? The spectral sigil has been bought. So that's awesome. That was what I wanted. Something big on this account. Can you just combine them, or do I need like... do I have to do it on my main? I have to do it on my main. Okay, that's okay. You know, I was just thinking about that spike on the Bones to Peaches, and that has to be some sort of real world trading of wealth or something, doesn't it? In further developments, my main can't even make the bloody spectral because I don't have 85 smithing. I've really got to start looking some of this stuff up. So I'm getting a friend to come and make it for me. All right, we are back after that little hiccup with the spectral. So we bought it for 30 and got the spirit shield for 30.7. I want to get a decent amount of money. Lucky these steel bars sold already, so that's like, I don't even know, a couple 100k. Doesn't really matter. Win's a win. So I'm thinking of putting in for 32.7, excuse me. So we'll get 32 mil after tax, 1.3 mil profit if it sells when we wake up. Hopefully it does. So we're going to leave all this in, and I will see you guys for the price check in the morning. I will be surprised if the main's ahead, just because it took a lot bigger of a hit than this ChatGPT account did with the market crash after the Delve boss came out. But I feel like we've rebounded pretty well. We made a couple mil on those third age items. We got really lucky on the Bones to Peaches, couple mil there. And if we wake up with that Staff of Balance sold and make like 4 mil from that, now we'll be cooking. We will be cooking. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we're going to finish week 3 on. And then we've got a big week 4, a 9-day week 4 that I'm looking forward to. So even though it'll be 1 second for you guys, it is good night from me. I will see you in the morning. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Pro Mercher versus ChatGPT flipping challenge. It is day 22, which means that it is the end of week 3. So we will be doing our price check. I was hoping the Spectral would sell overnight, which is awesome news. That is a 1.3 million profit from the north side, the winning side. I'm pretty sure that this account will be keeping the top spot, but let's have a look. We started this week with 129.5 mil, I think. I'll put it on screen. I believe that's correct. It was something like 50k ahead of the main, which is crazy. Now, we've had that massive market crash, which the main did a lot worse, but we did get a lot of good merchers yesterday on third age and stuff. So, without further ado, we are now on from 129.5 to 135.7. With the market crash, I'm actually happy with that. So we made 6 mil this week. That's still almost on pace for a bond. 135.7 is the number to beat on the main. Let's go and have a look. All right, we're over on the main. It's looking pretty healthy in terms of things buying and selling. That is awesome. So, and we got some blighted super restores. A lot of stuff bought. I'm surprised the Wyvern Bones haven't sold. The Stuff Balance hasn't either. So I just check the mid prices of them all. I don't want the price check to be too skewed. So I'm going to have a quick look at the GE tracker just to make sure we're not putting any items in that are like way over. You can see that the mid price of this third age mage hat is 2 mil over this, which I'm not sure is the case. So I'll have a quick look. However, very happy with these. 25 mil for the third age legs. And we paid... where are they? 23.4. So the third age is going really well. I'm actually quite surprised. I thought it would be contested, but a bit like Gilded. But I suppose since Gilded's free to play, there's a lot more people buying it. So let's grab some of these items. We're going to look at the graphs in a moment. Third age Vams. Just to make sure it's as fair as I can possibly make it. Alright, legends, it's looking like the G prices are about right for every item except the Staff of Balance. So the Staff of Balance is overpriced by about 1 million GP. So we're going to price check all this stuff now and take 1 mil off the total. So if we're above 1 136.7, I think it was. I might have short-term memory here. What did I just have before? I think I had 135.7. So if we have over 136.7 million in this price check, we will reclaim the north side before we go in for the final week. 136.7 or above. Can we do it? Wait, what? Well, 146. Wait, how? That's insane. So we made... I suppose we didn't have a good start to the week last week. So we're well ahead, even after losing over 10 mil. I think we lost 11 or 12 mil during the market crash. I suppose these new third age buys are going to sell for a good amount, as well as this staff of balance. So the main, it looks like we're reclaiming the north side. I cannot believe it. But we've had a few lucky trades. We're going to be going hard for this last week. It is a 9-day week 4 to finish off the month to see how much we can finish with. Definitely going to keep going with some of these third age items. I want to just go for all the best items over the last 3 weeks that I can think of. And of course, we'll keep trying some new ones, but that's pretty awesome. We're back where we belong on the north side. Guys, if you're enjoying the series, please like, please sub if you're new. And man, I can't wait to see what week 4 has in store for us. Hopefully no more market crashes, but I'll see you guys in the finale very, very soon. Who will come out on top? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.